of stuff that I was doing manually before, that's all happening while I'm sitting on the beach or at the hockey rink or wherever I am, that all of those things are continuing to happen for me. So I don't have to go back home and do work. It's basically when I go home for the day, I'm done for the day, and everything continues to work for me. Yeah, so I've been able to, I've been very successful on transferring from that initial conversation to the second and third appointments. And, I was on a streak there where I was 10 for 10. Dialed that back to about, I went back and kind of tracked the numbers, but we're at about 85% of our initial virtual coffee chats are booking second planning appointments with us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I would say the acceptance rate has probably gone up because I've gone back and tweaked some of the messaging on that initial message that's gone out. So I went from a 25% acceptance rate to my latest campaign is up over 40% for the acceptance rate.
Wow.
But the response rate, I hear from some of the other people in the program that they're getting 8, 10, 12, 15% response rates after that person connects. I'm sitting there right around the 5 or 6% range, but it's pretty much the vast majority of the people that are responding to book appointments. And so I'm not getting a lot of people that are just, trying to, just have a conversation that's not going to be meaningful. So the people that I'm talking to are the people I want to be talking to.
Well, can I read these stats that you gave me about your business that you've generated so far off the program?
Yeah, sure.
You're just over 5 months into the program. And so far this year off the program, you've generated 4,100 life insurance premiums.
41,000.
I'm sorry?
41,000.
Oh, I missed. No, sorry, 41,000. Another 5,500 of DI premiums, and 600 million, right, in AUM, or 600,000.
Yeah, if you can figure out a way to do 600 million, I'll give you a kickback there.
So 600,000 in AUM. So just killing. That's off those 5 appointments that you're getting. And
actually, I'm going to stop you there real quick, Chris, because I just closed another $21,000 life insurance case this morning off the program too. So yeah.
Man. So 62,000 life insurance. That's awesome, man. 5 months. You and I have had this conversation. So, and this was a while ago when I asked you. So I'd like to hear your I think it was probably back January, February, about the success you kind of had out of the gates. What do you think this does to your practice long term? And in the first 5 months, if you're doing this, do you see that accelerating as you start building that database, or do you see it?
I think it's just going to do nothing but go up. When I got into the program initially, I went in thinking that, it's going to be a lot of work for the first several months. I'll probably generate a few appointments here and there. But what I was really looking at is 6 months into it is where I'd start to see results. And so I've just been blown away with the results that I've had during the first 5 months. So I'm really excited to see what happens the second half of the year. I still think that I'm just getting started and I'm still learning and tweaking things to make them better. So I don't think it's flowing full steam yet. So I'm excited to see what happens once things keep rolling on.
Yeah, I mean, so, and I'm looking over my notes here because we talked about 1 publication, but you're now in 4 publications you've got out of this, right? 4 separate financial publications that you're now publishing in.
Yep.
On a consistent basis with at least 1, right?
Yeah. So the one that you kind of brought up, they've asked me to do a quarterly article to post to their site. So the article that you already shared, but then I've been taking advantage of another one of the secrets that I learned through the program, which is the Help a Reporter Out program. And I do that daily. So I respond anytime there's a topic that relates to my expertise. I reply on a daily basis. Again, I went 3 months of doing this 3 times a day without a single response. So, but as you guys teach, it's just consistency. It's not going to change overnight. In the last 2 weeks, I was featured in Money Magazine, Market Watch, and then a few other publications that aren't as widely known. So we have 4 different publications in the last 2 weeks.
And some big names too. That's tremendous. So, man, I just love everything about this. How long did it take you to get any results? What was that period?
1 week.
I'm sorry, what you said you did something without for 3 months, right?
Oh,
Without
for
getting
with Haro, yeah. So yeah, it was 3 months of replying
3 months.
to the things that come out daily before I
Right, and I
decided.
think that's the key, right? I mean, you had success out of the gates in some aspects, but you also worked on the others, and I think that's for anybody. I mean, 3 months is kind of that magic number. That 3 to 6 months, we always tell people the first 3 months is kind of just planting the seeds. 3 to 6 months is where it really starts to take hold. The 6 months, that's why I'm excited for your next 6 months, because that's why I don't think things don't continue with this. They compound and accelerate as far as growth and numbers. I mean, all of those things. So I'm excited for what you're going to be doing with this.